Okay. YouTube, you can shut down the other one. I lost internet. So now I'm having to go through and do this crap again. Stupid internet. Okay. Now that I'm back, I had an internet issue. It was absolutely crazy. My little thing, my little wireless indicator thing down here in the corner had a very ugly X across it. It just decided to, I don't want to connect no more, so it quit. But I'm back. After a little bit of finagling, you guys could probably see that my other my other live is still going when it's not. I don't know why it's still showing that it's actually going when it's not. I don't understand that. And I tried stopping it, and I don't know how to. And I tried actually jumping back into it, and it won't let me do that either. So I had to start a live all over again. So I see there's one person in there. Now there's two. Awesome. You guys are coming back. That's great. I love it. Yeah. So right now, my internet is acting a little bit wonky. A little bit too wonky for my liking. I'm not sure what that little Wi-Fi adapter's deal is, but it decided to, well, kick me off. Why? I have no idea. But it's okay. I don't have a problem with it. It's fine. So whoever's watching, go ahead and chime in the comments so I know who you are. And properly say hi. Again. Oh, update on the little Baofeng. Little Baofeng is doing good. I've actually got it set on my, what is it, the local fire EMS. Yes, the wife. Hey, how many people does it show on your end is actually watching at this point? See, there's two people in here now. Says what? It's showing two on my end. I don't know who else is in here. Well, that kind of sucks. Everybody else is probably like, well, what's going on? They probably didn't even get a notification. Ah, hey, look. How's it going, Pam? Nice to see you in here. My other live decided to disconnect from me. Not sure what's going on there. Except for my little USB dongle decided to just abruptly disconnect on me. That was crazy. So it's probably going to take a little bit for people to realize that I had to restart the live stream because, well, my USB thing decided to disconnect abruptly, just out of nowhere. Oh, it says I got 3 and I got 1 like. Awesome, I got a like. Yes. Still on this side of the ground. That is actually really good news. That's actually a really cool philosophy to think about. That is really awesome. I like that. Pam, did you get to see what I got from the UK or no? Yes. Thank you, David, for the like. That is awesome. I love it. Got 1 like so far. You guys keep the likes coming. Alright, so Pam, she did not get to see what I got from the UK, so I will go ahead and just pull it back out. Well, just kind of do it again. Hopefully my internet just doesn't on me. Okay. I have to cover up addresses. You guys know why. But, check it out. Royal Mail. This came from the UK. Wow. Well, I guess their little counters are messed up or something, because it's only showing 1 like for me. I don't know. But here you go, Pam. This is from an island of the UK. It's the Island of Wight, or the Isle of Wight thing. It's the island just south of the mainland of the UK. Somebody who watches my videos clear over there sent me. I knew this was coming, but it took a little bit to get here. So here's the map. It's a pretty big map of the island. He did mark where he is exactly on there. I do not have the room to hang this up right now. So maybe when we get a bigger place, and I'll explain what's going on with the bigger place, and having to look for yet another place. I'll explain that in a minute. But this is one of the things that we got. Really awesome. It actually came in yesterday. I did open it already. I was on Zello with him, and he wanted me to open it up, make sure it was fine, make sure nothing was broke. Show you what else he sent me. Really excited about it too, actually. I never thought it was ever possible. Now, I am covering up an address again, but QSL card from him. Yes, I know it's mirrored, but there you go. And then there's the front of it. It's on a postcard. Isn't that awesome? This is one of the things, and this is one of the postcards that he sent. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more postcards I would like to show you. I got the Bays postcard. Pretty cool. I like that. It shows the bays of the island. Have an amp. I do have an amp. Give me just a minute. I will show you that. I'm showing you these right this minute. There's this. It's really beautiful country over there, isn't it? And then there's the animals for over there. That's pretty awesome. And then there's yet another little map of the island. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? I like that. And he also sent me iron-on patches. How's it going, Radio Bum? He sent me these. Those are really cool. Sent a black one and then a regular color national flag of the UK. That's awesome. One thing that is really cool that he sent me is this. This thing right here is the shape of the island, okay? And inside of this little plastic deal is different sands from different parts of the island. He got that and he sent it to me. And this is the thing that he was worried about getting broke. So that's what I got from the UK, which super, super cool. I was just actually amazed on just getting something from the UK. Stupid camera, huh? Focus. There we go. Okay. So that's what I got from him. It was awesome. Watch out, Coca-Cola will say that that's too. Oh my God. Yeah, well, you know what? Coca-Cola can go. That's all I got to say to them. So that's what I got from the UK. That was pretty neat, I thought. So I will hang up that map once we get a bigger place. And like I said, I'll explain why we're looking for another place here.
Yeah, sir, you better hang that map.
Okay, so I do have an amp, and Pam is wanting to know what it is. Here, let me get better. Let me turn on that light so you guys can see what's going on here. I'm about to make that spider very mad.
Damn, look at that ceiling.
Yeah.
Sexy ceiling.
All right. That's Zello going off. That's the amp that I have out here in the shed. It is a Texas bullwhip modulator. It's just a little 100 water. It's hooked up to that bad boy, which is not on right now because there's no skip.
Negative. Corey's on YouTube. He's got Zello going.
That's my phone going off.
I'm picking at him.
So, there we go. All right, so I got Zello going off. 2 pill. I don't know what's in it, honestly. I don't know if it's got 1 pill, 2 pills. I've never taken it apart. The only thing I know is it pushes about 100 watts out. So, yeah, it's Jason, I'm showing you on here that I'm keyed up talking to you. Making fun of me? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see if he responds back.
Yeah, we'll make fun of you. Yeah, no. No, we're not making fun of you, Corey. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you.
Yep, I know. Let's see. I have no clue what pills are in it. I don't even know if there is pills in it, to be honest.
Huge latency between YouTube and Zello.
Yeah, there is a huge difference. Yeah, there's definitely a huge difference in latency between that. So, see, the thing is, it's got to go through YouTube servers and all that fun stuff and yada, yada, yada. And, well, you know, sometimes it takes forever. So, Pam, to answer your questions, I don't know how many pills are in it. I do not know what type of pills are in it. I don't even know if there's any pills in it, to be honest. I haven't taken it apart to figure it out. The only thing, like I said, I know is it works. It works well. The only thing it does not work well on is sideband. Sideband, you have to talk really, 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 really fast in order for it to stay connected. Because it doesn't have the sideband delay in it.
I got people talking to me.
What'd you say?
You doing a new video?
I'm actually live right now.
Let me get my computer on. I just got up. I had a very bad night last night. Oh, well, shoot. If you get in time, you can say naughty words, and it'll show up on Corey's YouTube channel.
Oh man, I tell you what. Zello is absolutely awesome. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about when it comes to pills. I know they're power transistors. I just don't know what type is in them, and I don't even know how many is in it. I would guess maybe 1 or 2 pills. I don't know. It could be a 2 pill. Maybe 50-watt pill a piece. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never taken it apart to figure it out. I don't even know how easy it would be to take it apart, honestly. It's like 1 screw there, 1 screw on the other side. Looks like it might be relatively easy to take apart. I don't know. One of these days, I might take the cover off and see how many pills are in it. But right now, I just kind of leave it alone. Look up CB City in California for the planes. Okay. Let me do that. Let me look it up here real quick. I don't have that other program on here to show you guys what I'm seeing on my computer yet. I think it's called OBS or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm trying to look it up. There it is. Yeah, it's not showing. I'll have to look. I'll have to do some research on it to figure out how many pills are in it, because I'm not sure. Screws on the top side. Looks like there's only 2. 1 on each side. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I can actually. Hang on. Damn, sometimes the screws are really tight. Cables, anyway. Let's see. I need a flathead. Actually, you know what? I bet I can get them off of this. Oh, man. Well, those are seized. Time to douse them in oil and get them free. I'm going to take the cover off, see how many pills are in it. I'm not sure how many pills are in this thing. Like I said, I've never had it apart, so I'm not sure what exactly it's got versus what it doesn't. Let's Top cover off. Oh. Well, I see the pill. Here. Top cover is off. Let's see. Let's move that out of the way. This is inside the little Texas bullwhip modulator. It looks like it has one pill. It's a Toshiba pill. And looks like that's all it has. It's just one pill. There you go. There's the inside of it. A little relay there. There it is. One pill. That's all it is. The number on the pill is a 2, S as in Sam, C as in Charlie, 2290 is what the number on that. Yeah. 2290 is what it is. Is what's on it. So I don't know if that pill is actually any good or not, but it seems to be working, and that's, at this point, that's all I could really ask for. See if it's actually working. And it is. It's working fine. I kind of wish it had the sideband delay in it, though. That's the only thing I can complain about it is it does not have the sideband delay. So you've really, really, really got to talk fast on it in order for it to stay connected. Other than that, it's actually a really good amp. Pulls a little bit of juice. I think it pulls about 17 amps, I think is what I've seen it pull at one point. If not more. Now the power supply that I have this on is only a 16 amp power supply. And with this little modulator, it's definitely pushing the limits, or actually it's passing the limits of that power supply. So I don't run it that often, just for that sake. And in case you guys are wondering what kind of setups I have, let me get everything connected back up before I forget how everything goes. Okay, that's that. Oh boy. Let me show you guys the power supplies that I've got. Grab the camera. I know you guys are going on a bumpy ride. I know it sucks. This little guy here is a 2.5 amp power supply. This actually runs that. If I key up too long and talk too long, at one point this thing has a little breaker on the back and it'll trip it. So that's only a little 2.5 amp, so I try not to key up too long on it. You know, it works. Show you. That's what I'm using. 38 lower sideband. Nothing out there. And then that power supply right there is the 16 amp power supply. The switch does not work. The light does not work. And the only way to turn it on and off is to plug it in. And yes, you guys are seeing the duct tape for electrical connections. I've got to fix that. That right there is running the Texas bullwhip. So, as you see, I've always got it set on high. So the power supplies out here aren't really the best, but they work. They work for what they're needing. Can you see my links? Go ahead and try posting a link here in the comment section and see if I can pull it up. I should be able to. You guys want to see? There's the old Road Talker 40, the old rotary dial type. This one down here, I need to get realigned because it is off frequency. And Pam, you're right. Yep, that is a one pill. It's hard to believe though. I thought that thing would have at least two. But, what do I know? I don't know nothing about these amps, except for if they work or not. Here's the Cobra 148. The Cobra 148 is... stupid thing. It's not really wanting to focus for me here. Arg. There we go. Cobra 148. Wires out of the way so you guys can see it. You guys can see there, the meter is messed up. All these knobs, if you turn it, you know, that creates horrible, horrible static crap. I am going to get that fixed. I'm not getting rid of it. As Pam just said, never get rid of that 148. I'm not going to get rid of the 148. I will be getting it fixed soon. Adam's just like, whee! I told you it's going to be a bumpy ride. But to give you guys a little bit of a history, that radio right there, the Road Talker 40, that is the radio that I made my very first contact on. You guys know, if you guys watch any of my videos, especially when it comes to CBs, I will have that intro showing a picture of this radio. It's not the same exact radio, but it's close. This radio right here is the very first one I've ever made contact on a really janky antenna. That one still works. I'm never getting rid of it. Oh no, I never underestimated this radio. This thing worked. Screamed really loud. It was awesome. Love it. And give you a little bit more mature. Get some cord here. That is a Cobra 29. That thing is complete dog crap. That thing I use to test SWRs. There's nothing that I can do with it. This one down here is a really weird unit. That big plug on the back actually goes to like a phone looking thing. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Goes to this. It's a high gain. It's really weird looking, isn't it? It does work, kinda, half-ass. But this goes to that box just below the Cobra 29. Down below that is a, I do believe that's a Craco or something. 23 channel AM. I believe this one, I think it's stuck in transmit. I'm not sure what the problem is with that one. I got more radios, guys. Hang on. Let's see. That one down there. of course, is everybody's tried and true and favorite, is the Cobra 29 Ltd Classic. This one works amazing, actually. Puts out full 4 watts. I've used it a couple of times, and that's about it. And here is the JCPenney 6246 40 channel sideband. All that crud that's on it is actually melted wax. I do not know how wax got on a friggin' radio, but regardless of the fact, this one here I have to smack in order for it to work. I'm not sure why. It sounded great on the air though. And in fact, if you guys go back into my older videos, I think I did a test. I think I had this radio in the Explorer, and I had this here as the home base. So I did have that in the Explorer, and it sounded good until one day it just didn't work. I mean, it turned on and everything, but it didn't work. Wouldn't key up, nothing. And I found that if I smack the back of it, it'll come back to life. So I do want to get this one fixed because it is a pretty unique radio. It's JCPenney. I do want to get this one fixed someday when I have the money and the time to do it. Hit it with a hammer. You know, I thought about that a few times because it was really starting to irritate the crap out of me. We got. There we go. And here we go. I also have a T-Berry. It's T Charlie 1. This radio is a 23 channel AM only. The meter does not work and it does not light up at all unless you're keying up and that little light right there will start flashing. Lights on this one do not work. Same way with that Cobra 29, that older one. None of the lights work unless you are transmitting. Those lights work, but that's it. Same story with this little guy. Now, I'm actually thinking about selling this one. I'm not sure. It is either that Graco or this one was stuck in transmit. I don't remember which one. Trying to get this thing to focus. Hang on. There we go. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't remember which one's stuck in transmit. I think it's this one. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at them again. That one is the Cobra 19 Ultra 3. This one I got as a Father's Day gift from my son and my wife. Thank you guys. Some reason these radios, I'm not sure what is going on with them. I'm not sure why Cobra kind of went downhill on the whole quality thing on these. But this radio here has been hardly used. And I put it on the air one day and it sounded like utter garbage. I can't figure out why. It's not like it's been thrown around. It's been sitting here. Really. Gerald, I see you talking in there. And let me catch up on the comments here because I've got some comments that I need to catch up on. But there's my radio setup. Oh, I'm sure down here you guys want to see. It's pretty dark down there. Here, let me grab a flashlight real quick. Let's take a look. But first, let me get caught up on comments. All right. Let's see. Okay, Pam Let's see. Pam, if you want to send me links, you can send them to my email, and I'll be more than happy to look at them. If they will not go on here on the comment section, I don't see why. Fill it RS parts. Not sure. Let's see. Can use a little more power supply. Gerald, you are right. I do need a little bit more bigger power supply for the radio, and even possibly for that little Texas Bullwhip modulator. Pam also says never get rid of the 148. I will never get rid of that 148. I will be getting it fixed. Adam says never underestimate the Road Talker. No, I do not underestimate that thing at all. In fact, I've got a newer style Road Talker in my 08 right now, and I love that thing. The older Road Smoker. Yep, it is definitely the older one. Adam says interesting looking high gain. Yes, you know what? That high gain thing, believe it or not, it actually transmits. I mean, how well it transmits, I don't know. Hit it with a hammer. Oh, I must have been showing you the JC Penney. I wish I could. Gerald, the good old Krakow CB radio. Yep. Like I said, I don't know if that one's the one that's stuck on transmit or not. Or it could be the T-Berry. I'm not sure. I do know that on both of those, none of the lights work. At least as far as I know. Gerald says, hello, Corey. How's it going, Gerald? I see you in here. Pam asks, you ever go to CB Tric's site? No, I've actually never been there. I didn't even know that site existed, honestly. Adam says, Corey, hand came through my living room. There you go. Pam says, I want that Washington radio. Alright. Well, which one? I've got two. And I can tell you right now, one of them is dead. Let me grab a flashlight and I'll show you. Where is my other flashlight? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh boy. Yes, I am carrying. I always carry. Oh boy, let's see. I'm gonna find it in my mess over here. One of these days, I will get this freaking shed organized. Up to now, for now, it's just kind of the way it gets. Motor out of the way. Okay. So you just asked me if it's a four pin or a 5 pin. All right, let me see. Sure. Down here, I have. This is the President Washington. This is the one that does not work. Okay. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, the President Washington is completely dead. Will not receive, will not transmit. That one is a 4-pin mic. I do not know what's wrong with it. I took it to a shop. They apparently can't figure out what's wrong with it. But it is a sideband. This one right here is a President Dwight. It is dead as well. It's just an AM. Nothing really special about it. This one here is the Uniden Washington. Also sideband. Also has... Hey. Well, I guess my flashlight just died. Anyway. that Uniden Washington is a 5-pin mic. It has extra channels in it. But for some reason, it's splattered everywhere. Like, channel 1 is, of course, channel 1. No matter the selector switch, no matter what you have it on, channel 1 is channel 1, 26.965 frequency. The channel 2, again, no matter where you have that thing selected to, is actually frequency for the channel 8. I can't figure it out. I have no idea. I've never been able to figure it out. I would love to get that one fixed too, to figure out what's going on. So, those are the 3 base stations I got. 2 of them are dead. I did have a Uniden Madison. I gave that one to my neighbor. He doesn't have it up right now. And I think he's actually going to be looking at the transistors, because it's only pushing half power on sideband. So, I'm not sure what the hell this flashlight's doing. So anyway, the Madison, he would have to take a look at, or he's planning on doing something different with it. He's maybe going to change the transistors in it and see if maybe it'll come back to life or something. But he does not have that one up on the air yet. Let's see. Washington and the Cobra 142 is about the same inside. It's true. That's cool. Let's see. The 148 is about the same as the Washington board. That would be awesome as well. I'd love to, like I said, I'd love to get at least one of those Washingtons up and running. I think the board on them is different. That's all. Noise blanker. No, okay. I would have to look at it, old Sam's book to see. Okay. Yeah, I would love to see, I'd love to see at least one of those Washingtons up and running. I would love to see it. Love to see it. Because honestly, I would rather have that set up, have one of those Washingtons out here versus the Uniden. Honestly, I'd use it as a base station out here and then put the Uniden away, or the Bearcat. Excuse me. I guess I love the Unidens, but yeah, I would love to probably get the Uniden Washington up and running to where it's not splattered all over the damn place. And then if I can get that President Washington up and running again, I would love to put that one in my RV if I can. So I'm not, right now I've got radios that don't work, at least don't work very well. One of them does not work at all. So, like I said, the President Washington I took to a shop, they said they couldn't fix it, so I have no idea. Okay, so let's see, let's get caught up on some comments here. Adam says he has an old realistic Navajo TRC 400, and for some reason I can get channel 1 and channel 19 at the same time. It's weird, but works fine. Adam, I don't know much about the whole radios at all, because I'm still new at this. Try maybe taking like a can of air and blowing out the selector switch, and maybe, I don't know, Well, maybe it's just dirty or something. Maybe it's got a piece of dust connecting channel 19 and 1. Yeah, that's always possible, I guess. Try that. Oh, there's another doggone spider underneath my desk. He about bit me. Urgh. Anyway. Oh, it's a TRC 440. Okay. Okay, Pam is helping out with that. Sit on that 400, maybe the pill channel and line up. Okay. Yeah, it seems that Pam has some books and stuff on the old one, so Adam, you can probably... She may be able to tell you better than I can what the problem is. I was just going to think, okay, well, maybe it's just... maybe it's the channel selector's just dirty. I mean, it could just need blown out. Raid spray. Yeah, the spiders. You know, these spiders are super ugly, but they're awesome to watch. I really like them. I'm going to leave them alone because they do eat the bugs around here. They look like brown recluses, but they're wolf spiders is what they are. They're pretty cool. I like them. I don't want to bug them if I can help it. What's going on here? This flashlight's screwing up. Oh well. So, there's all the radios that I have in here. Let's see, I think there was... Isn't there another one that I had laying around? Oh, I do, but it's a Cobra 18 WX with a front-firing speaker and the weather mode on it. I do have that as well, but it has since burned up, and I've already robbed some parts out of it. So maybe one of these days I'll get another one of them. But I do want to try. I do want to try to get a lot of these radios working. That Conair one, I want to get it realigned, everything, make sure everything is kosher. And another thing about that Conair one, how's it going, Ranger? What was I saying? I think there's a cat outside. There it is. Anyway, that Conair one, the meter on it does not really move too well with RF power, or well, with the RF gain. So it really doesn't show me accurately how good the signal is. It moves freely, because when you go key up on the thing, it whoop, goes all the way up. So I'm not wondering if there's maybe just an alignment issue or going on something in there. Anyway, it is off frequency just a little bit. So that one, it works. I don't think I've tested the peak power on it yet. The old Road Talker 40, I would love to see if... I may have to get the capacitors replaced in that one. It is pushing its full power, but the lights go real dim on it when you go to talk up on it. Even when it was hooked up to the solar panel battery system, it would still go real dim, so I'm thinking it's maybe a capacitor issue, probably. So I may get that one, have new capacitors put in someday. The Road 148, I will definitely get it fixed. JCPenney, I plan on getting it fixed. The Cobra 29 Ltd Classic, I'll probably just clean that one up a little bit. And make sure it's aligned and everything. But it seems to work pretty good. The Uniden Bearcat 980. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something about that. It seems to have another dropping back issue. And what I mean by that is I will watch my meter and oh shit. Turn it on.
That mobile CD, the backpack, turned in on them.
Oh, I guess it's not doing it now.
That is very practical.
So anyway, it seems to drop back power a little bit. I'm not sure why. I did have that problem before, and it turns out that it was having some sort of clipping issue, and that's what it seems that it's doing again.
I'm trying to...
I'm not sure. Why did my camera turn on?
Like a lawnmower.
There we go. So, it still works. It still pumps out the power. It still sounds good on the air. So I'm just going to run it until it quits. Now, this Bearcat 980, I do believe, is the 2015 model, which is the first models for that. So it's probably got a little bit of bugs and everything in it. I don't know what's going on with it. I may just get a new one, order it probably directly from Uniden, and just kind of see what they got, or see if it's any better. Other than that, I mean, that's really all the radios I got. I don't have too many, and some of them are pretty useless at this point. Like that high gain one, it keys up, but as far as receiving and transmit go, I don't know. Ooh, and I got 5 likes. Sweet! Guys, keep them coming. Try the other power supply on the 980. You know, you very well could be right, actually. Because that little 2.5 amp is not working very well. Well, I mean, it works, but it's not up to snuff like it's supposed to be. I'm thinking about just getting some new power supplies, especially for out here, if I don't have one of those base stations fixed by then. And hooking up the bullwhip to one of them and hooking the radio up to the other. Pam, I'm not exactly sure what direction to throw it. So, and I don't know if I can throw that far. I'll certainly try. But yeah, we'll see. I've got a few radios here that I would like to get up to snuff. The old Road Smoker 40, Conair, Cobra 148, and I would love to get both Washingtons up and running too. So those are the main radios I really, really want to get fixed and up and running. Now the Icom, it's doing great. The Icom, there is a couple of issues with it that I need to get going. But it works fine right now. It sounds okay. Now, I don't know if anybody can tell me. I have an Icom 728. Okay. It is an HF all-band radio. The only thing it does not have is FM. On AM, it sounds like utter garbage. It sounds like it's way over modulating, and it's got this horrible squeal to it that that it does over the air. I can't figure it out. I've talked to a few people, but no definitive answers. The only thing I can think of is maybe the AM side got turned way up too high, and it's causing backfeed and overmodulation on AM. So if I can figure out how to turn that down, maybe see if that makes it sound any better. I don't know, but on AM right now, it's useless. It's useless on AM. Sideband though, boy, that thing shines. Right? It sounds great. It's off by a kilohertz, but that's okay. Yeah. So, let's see. Gerald says there's a man can get that 148 fixed and add more channels. There is somebody that I do know here that can get it fixed as well. I think he said he's only going to charge me like $50 to get the meter replaced, get it realigned, and get all the knobs and stuff cleaned out of it. So this way it can work properly. And if I wanted to add extra channels, he said he'd probably charge me $100 to add the extra channels to it if I wanted them. So, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about maybe letting him do that. Okay. Adam, you are right. It does about 40, 50 watts. I do believe it does about 30 watts carrier, and then it'll swing up to like 100, about 120, 130 on AM. And you are probably right. It is probably cranked up way too far, especially for CB bands, which that's what I use it on anyway because I'm not licensed to do anything else. So that's what I use it on. Sounds like the AM carrier is messed up. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too as well. I was thinking, okay, maybe the AM carrier is messed up. Something like that. All right, Gerald. Yeah, I'd be interested in looking at it. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a steady enough hand to solder anymore or anything like that. So I'll probably send it to somebody else who actually knows what they're doing. I really don't want to screw it up. Yeah, Pam, he's not going to charge me very much to get that 148 up and running. And I want to see, I think it's a 5-pin as well, actually. Come to think about it. I may need to get a 5-pin to 4-pin adapter. Well, Pam, that $100 is actually to do not only just the extra channels, but that's also to replace the meter and get the knobs cleaned out and make sure everything is aligned properly and making sure that all of the modulation is set right, the AM is set right, the sideband is set right. So he's basically going to do a full workup on it for about $100. And I think that's a fair price because the CB shop I was going to take it to was going to charge me to do the same thing except for extra channels for about, oh God, what was it? Like $200 and something dollars, I think is what they were going to charge me. I didn't know Goodwill had a site. I'll have to go check that out. In fact, I'm gonna check it out right now. Let's see. Yes, I think. I'll block. Let's see what we got. It's not. Let's see, shop. Shop online. Oh, excuse me. This is like a bidding site, looks like. Huh. Interesting. Shopgoodwill.com, I think is where. Let's go to. Where are we going? Interesting. We got receivers and all kinds of stuff here. I'll have to look into this more. Intel OptiPlex. Okay. Okay, awesome. Let's see. 200 is you can get a new radio for that. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, I could definitely get a new radio for about $200. That's what they were gonna do. Was charge me that much just to get the meter replaced, aligned, cleaned, all the knobs cleaned out, and make sure everything is aligned and everything. So yeah, that's what they were gonna charge me. And I'm like, no, thank you. So hopefully, well, how's it going, Pigpen? Southern California, awesome. Glad to see you in here. So I am going to get that 148 fixed. I'm just not sure exactly when. I would rather get it done sooner than later, but you guys know that we're going through a lot of absolute dog crap right now, so I haven't had the time, nor the money, nor really the patience to get any of this stuff fixed. Put in radio and pause. Look for radio. Oh wow, they got some old stuff here. They got those Bose Wave radios. TV anywhere to go. Too bad those things don't work anymore, right? They got all kinds of stuff. I'll have to look at this more. Radio Shack RF modulator. What is that? Huh. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look at this more just to kind of see what is actually in there. Satellite radio. That is kind of cool how they have that old stuff on there. Interesting. Alright, here we go. I just found a radio. Let's see. Radio Shack TRC 444. What's this one? Let's take a look. You guys can't see what I'm seeing. That is... It is just an AM radio, but looks to be in pretty good shape. It comes with the original mic. It's cool. Trying to see what else they got here. The Cobra 29 Ltd Classic. Looks like they got one of those for sale in $19.99. 11 hours left on it. 0 bids. Let's see what else they got. Wow. I think I might have to start looking at this place more. Because who knows? Maybe I'll find a pretty nice radio in there. A Midland. Just found a Midland in there. Let's see, what is it? Ah, yes. Old 23 channel Midland. Huh. That's kind of cool. No way! Hold on. You guys got to see this. Okay, here we go. I'm about to show you guys. Look at this. Look at this. You guys can see this. Here we go. Alright. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay, here we go. Check it out. A T-Berry Tele-T CB phone. Look at this. This thing is wild. No freaking way. That is badass. Dude, I may have to bid on it just because of that. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna catch up on some comments here. How are you doing after last night? I'm doing good. Doing good. Don't even have a hangover, which is pretty cool. I would get a radio from Goodwill and any radio shop would tune it up for about 50 more channels, or about 35. Yes, cheap radio there. That's cool, man. I'm gonna have to really take a look at this some more. That is awesome. I never, you know what? I never ever thought that something like this was ever gonna be here. I just found another Midland. This thing is just a regular AM, but it's really cool looking. It's tiny. 4-pin. That's awesome. That is super cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look at this some more, because I'm finding a lot of cool stuff on here. Look at this. Cobra 19 Ultra. I've got one of those, actually. It's actually sitting in my RV. It's not that exact model, but it works. Sears 23. What's this one? This one is a Sears 23 channel AM. It's got the Delta tune on it. It's pretty cool. Oh, look what we have here. A vintage Cobra Cam 89 CB radio. Looks like it's a base station. It is a base station. Is it sideband? No, it is not sideband. However, it is just an AM. It's like it's a 23 channel type deal. And Pam, now you got me stuck on something else. Wife's gonna kill me. Ooh, a Baofeng UV5R. I got one on there. That's awesome. Another Uniden. Ooh, this one's oh, I've had one of those before. The Pro 540E. Yeah, those things are talkers. I love those. Oh, no way. They have a Cobra 148 GTL. Current bid right now is let's see. I'm looking at it. Oh, that thing looks beautiful. Wow. Current bid right now is 126 bucks. Very sought after radio, that's for sure. Here's a handheld Midland. Looks like it's a 13779. I do believe this is just a 23 channel. I do believe, from what I can see. That's pretty cool. I like that. So anyway, I gotta get back to you guys before I go nuts and start looking at it. When I get done with live, I'm definitely gonna. I know what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, it looks like a cheap toy store here. It's absolutely insane. I tell you what, that 148, boy, that thing is going for a pretty penny at this point. It's very sought after radio, I guess. That's why I want to get mine fixed. You know, get it running. What's this thing? That, sir, is not a CB radio. That looks like some sort of weird. Okay. I don't know what kind of radio that is. '25 Ltd Classic. Okay, I need to stop looking. Okay, there we go. Look up electronic for parts too. Okay. Parts charger, so that is on the radio. If you guys I do not have a Browning or a Tram, unfortunately. I don't. Somebody who is kind of local around here said that one of his buddies has one. I think somebody here in Iowa picked up a, what was it? It was a Tram 201D, something like that. I guess he says it works fine now. I don't know. Somehow it was stuck in split mode, I guess. But we'll see. So anyway, guys, you guys are phenomenal. Okay, I'm just gonna flat out say that you guys are doing awesome, helping this channel out. You guys are doing phenomenal when it comes to sharing these videos. And what's really awesome is I got something from the UK, which is pretty cool. I do have a few radio problems here, but right now the stations are up and running. They're not running the best, but they are running regardless. Yeah. See. So let's hope you guys keep your fingers crossed. I'll have the 148 fixed, possibly with extra channels. I'll get the Conair fixed, realigned, ready to rock and roll. I'll get the JCPenney running. That one's going to be kind of last on the priority list. Have that older Road Smoker 40 looked at, just make sure everything's kosher in it. And the two Washingtons, maybe the President Washington will come back. I don't know. Right now, it's not looking promising. It's not looking promising at all, actually. I'm just going to be flat out honest. It does not look promising. So, right now, I don't know. It's just not really working very well. There is another thing about that Uniden Washington, actually, that I forgot to mention to you guys. The Uniden Washington, it'll key up full power, but then it'll start slowly dropping back, and then you got to let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then it'll go back to full power again. That tells me that that is a capacitor issue, which means the capacitor is weak, can't hold a charge, nothing. So, not only does that thing splatter the frequencies all over the daggone place, but it also does not hold power very well. So maybe one of these days I'll get it fixed. I don't know. Alright, Gerald, I'll take my email here in a little bit and go watch that video. Woo! Sorry guys, I'm still trying to wake up, and here it is. It's at 1:30 in the afternoon. So the Uniden Washington, trying to get it up and running. The President Washington does not look pretty. Does not look like it's going to come back to life. I don't know. Let's see, I'm trying to think what else. Got JCPenney that I kind of want to fix. Got the old Road Talker. Seems to be working okay. Just want to make sure it's kosher. Conair would love to get fixed, get it realigned, get it going. And then of course the two base stations. I'd love to get those running too. And then of course maybe get the Icom kind of figured out as well. I do have a fish tank in the house now. Maybe one of these days I'll do a video on them, you guys playing around. Right now you guys won't really be able to see too much on it. For some reason the water got cloudy on us, so I'm trying to figure out what we're going to need to do with that. There is some solution out there that'll clear that tank right up. But then again, you know, it could, over time, you know, clear itself out. Who knows? Trying to get it started anyway. We do got the fish in there. They seem to be happy. We can go fishing at home. Yeah, I'm not going to go fishing in there. There's no good fish in there to eat. Although I would love to put some bola sharks in there. I like the bola sharks. Those things are actually pretty cool looking. The only problem is the fish that's in there now are pretty violent little critters, and they could kill them. And I don't know. Maybe after those fish pass away, we'll restock it with some like bola fish or bola sharks or whatever, you know, something cool. I really like the bullet sharks though. Those are pretty cool looking little fish. They swim in a pack too, which is pretty nice. But yeah, so everything's going good. Kinda. At least with the job, it's going good. As far as home situation, it's not looking pretty. If we have to move, man, that's really gonna suck. Honestly, it's really gonna suck. We're actually actively looking for a place, but you know, it's just gonna suck. You know, especially if we move to a place where they don't allow antennas and stuff like that. That would mean I'm going to be off the air. That's not kosher at all. I'm going to have to figure that one out. See, I got 8 viewers in here, 7 thumbs up. Awesome. I love the thumbs up, guys. I love them. Keep them coming. Been pretty docile around here about making videos and whatnot, just from the simple fact of everything going on. I don't know why people can't just leave people alone, let them do them, and let them live their lives. You know, it's just dumb. I might have to get a what? Definitely can't do an apartment building, that's for sure. Kids are kind of loud. Can't do an apartment building for them. However, if we end up having to go to an apartment building, I have ways to make sure that I am on the air. Oh, a piranha fish. Oh, piranha. I'm not putting a piranha in there. Screw that. I don't want that thing eating my damn finger. Trying to think of what else I need to say here. Kind of running out of stuff to say. But I do want to thank you guys again. I can't thank you guys enough, actually, for all the support that you guys have been showing this channel. The last count, I had 413 subscribers. And Gerald, I am bummed, honestly. I am very bummed. And I just don't understand why people can't leave people alone. You know, this is supposed to be a free country. And you know, you have all of these people saying, oh, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. If you don't do this way, you're getting kicked out. And it's stupid. It's almost to the point where you can't even afford to rent anymore. You know, the housing market is crap. You can't buy a house because they got such tight chains on everything. For someone like me who is working and busting their ass but don't have very good credit, can't really buy a house because all of their shit is just like, oh, well, you have to do this, you have to do that. Or you have to have this, you have to have that. There we go, that's better. It's just ridiculous. I mean, what's the point? I lived in see. Adam says, when I lived in an apartment, I was on the top floor, and my Fire Stick antenna was on a push-up pole. Did not raise it when management was around. When they went home, it went up. You know, the funny thing is, I can just drape a dipole inside if I have to. I don't care. I really don't care. I will drape up a dipole anywhere. I may not get out very well, but, you know, it's better than nothing, you know. And Gerald, you're right. It is all about the stupid money. You guys want to know my personal opinion on money? I cannot stand money. I can't. I can't stand it. You know, money is a form of trade. I get it. But the way that money consumes people is just sickening. Absolutely sickening. I cannot believe, for the life of me, that people are charging people astronomical prices for what? Just so they can have more money? Strip more people of their hard-earned money? Kind of like what they're doing here. And to give it to who? Give it to the people who don't want to work? But yeah, people like me who sit there and they bust their tails every day can't even get out. Can't even get out of the rut that they're in. But yet these people that don't want to work and don't do anything with their life except for play video games all frickin' day long can get whatever. They could never have a job in their life, go apply for a house loan, and oh, hey, look, oh, I can buy my own house. And if they can't pay the payment, oh, I can't pay the payment. Oh, poor me. And they get it paid for them. I don't get it. You know, I'm bummed out because I'm sitting here trying to do what I have to do for my family. Okay. But at the same time, it's kind of like, why bother? Why bother? Because it seems like, now I'm not saying that this is exactly true, but it seems like the harder you work, the less you're going to get ahead. When just, what was it, 16, 17, 18, 20 years ago, you could be busting your tail at work, trying to make something of yourself, and you are able to go on vacation, you're able to buy houses, you're able to go out and get a new vehicle if you want, you're able to do all of this stuff, you're able to go out and get brand new radios if you want, if that's the hobby that you're in, and whatnot. Now, you work less and you get more, but yet you work more and you get less. So of course I'm going to be bummed, because it just seems like the harder that I work, the less we get, the less we're able to do anything. Yes, dear.
Just thought I'd still come on check on you. My phone died, so I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch no more.
Here. Can I get a drink, please?
What would you like a drink?
Something.
Would you like
Something wet and cold. That came out totally wrong. Wow. Oh my God. That came out wrong. Wow, that came out wrong. But anyway, So yes, I'm gonna be bummed, man. It's depressing. It really is. You know, as people sit there and they bust their tails every single day just to try to keep up with their family, and sometimes there's people out there that bust their tails so hard that they can't. And this justice system, oh my goodness, don't even get me started on that, but I am going to say this. The justice system. You get criminals out there, they do stupid crap, they get caught, and they get this. Don't do it again. Huh? And then someone like me who has never had handcuffs on them, never been to jail, nothing, in the almost 34 years I've been living, I do even half of what some of these idiots out there do, and I'm thrown away in prison for the rest of my daggum life. Thank you.
There's your cold wetness.
So, yes. Gerald, to answer your question, yes, I am bummed because life sucks. Just sucks. And also, to answer your question about a beer, nope, it is Dr. Thunder.
He had that last night. I mixed him drinks last night.
Last night I got pretty hammered. So I don't mean to come on here and start griping and complaining about life, but oh, excuse me. Dr. Thunder is the shiznit. Yes, I like Dr. Thunder. It's cheap and it tastes like Dr. Pepper. And I like Dr. Pepper, even though it's a Coke product. And we all know what Coke does. Try to teach people to be less white. Oh, God. You open your mouth, I have to put the old foot in. Ew, I don't want to taste your foot. Gross. So, to give you a recap, I was just complaining that somebody is gonna, after a little while, after I give it maybe a few days, somebody will go on to this video later when they go to replay it. They're going to go on there and be like, what are you complaining about? Why are you complaining so much? Because I can't. But I was just saying that it seems like the harder you work, the less you gain. But yet these people who don't work get everything handed to them on a silver platter. At least it's just what it seems like. Now, whatever happened 20 years ago when you bust your rear on whatever and you can get whatever. You know, if you wanted to get a new house, guess what? You can go get a new house.
Now they make you have a college education.
College education doesn't get you anywhere. There's college kids out there that can't even find a job in the field that they studied in. Free therapy. Free therapy.
You should be bitching and complaining on YouTube for therapy.
Oh, well, hey. RC Man 74. Agree with all that. See? There's some smart people out there. That's why
I gotta go work with my church work.
I don't understand. I just don't understand how some of these people can sit there and do nothing, live in an apartment, don't have a job or anything, and still pay for it.
Because that's the kind of like the apartment we had when we just first got brought in. That's the kind of...
But not all of them are like that.
But that's how people get by with it, is they get Section 8 or stuff like that. That's how people get away with it. The state pays for it.
AKA, they don't want to work, so they go on welfare. You know, welfare is designed to help people who are down on their luck, to help them keep a roof over their head so that they can make better for themselves. But yet, they just don't want to work, and they're like, oh, hey, free money! Idiots. Mower Junkie's in here. Look, Mower Junkie.
Hey, we watch his videos all the time.
Yes, we do watch his videos all the time. All right. Yeah, see, RC Man is right. That's exactly what we're doing. For us hard workers, we're paying taxes so that other people can live better than we do. It's kind of a crazy world. Now, if you're retired, okay, you know what? I don't have a problem paying taxes for that. That's for sure. Yes, the living legend of Mower Junkie is here. I'm actually ecstatic right now that Mower Junkie is here. How's it going? I'm excited.
And see, now Mower Junkie's gone, and you don't have all your stuff from the UK in here. I done took it in.
Oh, Mower Junkie, you missed it. I got a package in the mail from the UK. They sent me a QSL card, a couple of other postcards. They sent me a little statue thing with different colored sands in it from different parts of the island, which is awesome. I even got a big old map of the island south of the UK mainland. And he put a dot exactly where he is located at. It's amazing. It's awesome. Hey, Mower Junkie, how is the antennas coming along? I've been watching a couple of them.
Oh, y'all are making him blush.
Yep, we're making him blush. Look at there. Mower Junkie, this is awesome, buddy. I'm glad you're in here. This is awesome. This is awesome. Mower Junkie, I'm about to show you, a lot of these other guys have already seen it, but I want to show you my collection of radios, which isn't very much compared to yours, but...
Your collection is much bigger.
Yeah, your collection's much, much bigger. So...
Now, if he didn't have all his stuff in the way.
Here we go. We're going to take a ride.
Here, the wife will move everything.
Alright, so I am out in the shed. This is actually my shed. You see the insulation falling down back there. The wife is right there. Ooh! Dude, that would be awesome. Hang on. Whee! Alright, Mower Junkie. Here's the station out here in the shed.
His favorite, or one of his favorite ones.
This is the Uniden Bearcat 980. Right now it is not on because, well, there's no skip over here at all. It is being powered by this little 2.5 amp power supply, which is way underpowered for it.
And you guys see his keys there, and $5 says he locks them in here by the end of the day.
Yep, there's my keys. This is the little Texas bullwhip modulator that I made contact with you on before. And it was actually this radio here that I did make contact with you before. There's the other power supply. 16 amp, which that little thing pulls a lot more than that. So I'm surprised that thing hasn't burned up yet. Little FRS radio.
To holler into his wife.
Let's see. There's my first radio that I've ever made contact on with Texas. It is the Road Talker 40 SSB. Still works. This is the Conair. This is one of my more recent ones. It is off frequency a little bit. I do not know how to get it back in frequency.
When he got all these, don't feel bad. We were tripping over a mower junkie.
Yes,
all over the house.
Yep.
My front room was covered in these things.
Yep. As the wife said, the front room was covered. There is the Cobra 148 GTL. Has a broken meter. The knobs, they like to scratch when you turn them because they're dirty. It does turn on, it does transmit, it does receive, which is nice. Over there is the Cobra 29 Ltd Classic, which does work. Above that is a, what is that?
What's your, I can't read it. It's too far down.
Craco, 23 channel AM, which works. I think this one's stuck on transmit. I'm not sure. That one right there is a high gain. It's really weird. There's another Cobra 29. That one's even older, 23 channel. None of the lights work. The meter doesn't work. It does transmit. It somewhat receives. I use that to tune antennas. A JC Penny. There we go. A JC Penny 40 channel SSB. I have to smack it in order for it to work. Down there is a President Washington. This is the one that will not work.
Then there's another Washington.
It will not transmit or receive. The other Uniden Washington. You guys see down there at the next to the mic jack, it has the knob there, which is for extra channels, which apparently does not work. It's splattered all over the place.
There, little like.
There we go. Splattered all over the place. Does not work right at all. So I got to figure that thing out. And over there is my President Dwight, which does not work either. I have a few other radios. I have an Icom 720A in the house. I have a newer style Road Talker 40 in my car, which is hooked up to a 9-foot, 102-inch steel whip. Let's see. I also have a Baofeng little two-way walkie-talkie deal. I've got, let's see. I've got the MERS frequencies programmed into it. And I also have the FRS and GMRS frequencies built into it, or programmed into it. It's a pretty neat little radio. I like it. Yeah, you know what, Motor Junkie, you're right. Yeah, it's no collection is complete without a Washington or 2 or 3 or 5. That's very true. Very true. And Motor Junkie, I actually watched one of your videos that showed that old Road Talker 40. I watched it and I'm like, hey, I've got one of those. That is awesome. Mine works beautifully. I mean, it still works fine. I just don't have it hooked up right now. I think, Gerald, to answer your question, or to kind of comment on your comment, on Channel 1, there is a couple of kids around here that are on the FRS frequencies, which, I don't know. I like to screw with them sometimes. I told them last time, I heard them on there before I went to work. They were sitting there talking back and forth, and I was like, quiet. They're like, who's this? I was like, Tuba Tuga. They're like, wait a minute, what? Who is this? Tuba Tuga. Well, where are you at? Or do you live here in the States, or do you live in India? I was like, where do you get in India? They're like, no, I live on the moon. Are you dead? Nope. At least I don't think so. Yeah, I was really screwing with them hard. It was funny. Oh, man, I had a great time doing that. And then I stopped talking, and I guess they sat there for like 15 minutes trying to get a hold of me again. It was pretty cool. It was pretty funny. Motor Junkie, I am so glad you're here. I'm a huge fan of your channel. Your channel is completely amazing, buddy. That is awesome. Pam says, should have told them that you're the FRS cops. You know what? Next time I'm going to do that. Next time I hear them on the radio, I'm going to take my Baofeng and be like, this is the FRS cops. You guys need to get off this channel. Oh, man, it's so fun. Oh, man. Yep. His skip clips are the best. They are. They really are. He knows what to do. We haven't had good skip around here for quite a while, so it's not like I could, do too much on skip clips. And I try. Mower Junkie, I've heard you out there a couple of times over the last month, but I can't get to you. I can't, because skip around here just plain out sucks. Can you tell me if your skip has been pretty good out there towards you? Oh, a Motor Junkie? Yeah. Having a P.O. box is actually really, really good, especially if you want people to send you fan mail and whatnot, really good to have. There is one new thing about the P.O. boxes that the post office just started, and when you get your P.O. box, if you want to receive packages from like UPS, FedEx, DHL, you have to have a different address. It's still going to go to your P.O. box, but it's going to be a physical address to the post office in order for you to receive it from outside carriers, which I think is completely stupid. I don't know why they just don't merge everything together and call it good, but a P.O. box is really good to have. Now, both packages that I have received actually came to my direct home address, just so this way nothing got lost or anything like that. I still do have the P.O. box open, but yeah, definitely have a P.O. box open, or if you decide to. It's great to have. I personally have never received anything in my P.O. box yet, but it sounds like here pretty soon I'm going to start having, fan mail and QSL cards and just general, hey, how's it going? Okay, cool. You know what? Oh my goodness. I am not an undercover FCC agent. Jeez. Oh. Oh man. A walkie-talkie cop. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, you could do that too. Use a UPS store box. I'm not going to steal your radios even if I was part of the FCC. Nope, I'm not going to steal nobody's radios. I'm just going to be like, yep, looks good. There you go. Let's see. Okay, so your skip has been dead over there too. Does anybody know when the cycle's supposed to start so we can actually start shooting skip back and forth again? I would really love to know. My poor antennas are up there just being like, no, where's everything at? Let's see. So then you bought the channel from eBay. So it's your channel. You guys are giving me so many bad ideas to screw with these kids on these little radios. They may never talk on them again. You know, in all honesty though, it is actually really cool to see little kids on radios now, because, you know, you just never know when the internet's going to go down, the cell phones go down, you just never know. And what's going to be left, you know? And I've said this in many of my lives and all that fun stuff. What do you got left? This would be your telephone, social media, yada, yada, yada. You know, it's a pretty good all-in-one unit, right? I think. Or social media for people around you. Here's a good one. Social media. Ooh, hey, here we go. Social media, local telephone calls, right? Boom. Okay. And here's your long distance company, right here. So long as the conditions are good, of course. Next time the kids are on the radio, tell them to get off my TV. Oh, Gerald, you're terrible. That? I don't know if I would quite go that far. Oh my God. Tell them I'm your real dad. What the? Oh man. Oh, that is just terrible. Got a dark sense of humor. Mower Junkie, this is awesome, buddy. I am so glad you're in here. And Mower Junkie, I hope you're still in here, but I want to thank you, personally thank you, that you have helped this channel grow. If it wasn't for you taking the clip of us making contact over the radio and sharing it on your channel, my channel would actually probably be sitting about maybe 100 subscribers, and it has exploded. Like that day that you put the clip on your channel there, I think I received 50, 60 something subscribers in one day. It was absolutely insane. It was awesome. So Mower Junkie, I thank you very, very, very much. I try to promote your channel as much as I can. And again, I want to thank you very much for sharing my channel on yours. Now, maybe one of these days, we'll take a trip out to to the Carolinas, kind of meet everybody. I've got one more person. His name is Jason. I want to go out there and meet him. I would love to go meet Farpoint Farms as well. Eric. I'd love to meet him. So maybe one of these days I'll take a trip out there and we'll all get to meet up, have some dinner, beer or two or whatever. And, you know, hopefully by then I'll have the RV up and running. We can take a cross-country trip with it. And I can have a base station set up in it. I can just be like, hey, how's it going? You know, maybe one of these days. But again, Mower Junkie, thank you very much. Hopefully he's still in. Looks like I'm losing viewers. I'm not sure what's going on here. But anyway, guys, I am so glad that Mower Junkie decided to jump in. I am very glad that you guys have made my day. I'm very glad for you guys coming in and showing this channel some love. And let's see, if you want to send me an email before you do this next time, I'll post a link up on my community tab. Okay. Mower Junkie, it's a deal. When I decide to go live again, which will probably be possibly next weekend, I'm sure. I try to go live at least once a week. I just forgot what I was going to say. I do try to go live at least once a week. And I'll start creating, like upcoming lives, so that this way I can send you a link to them. So I will definitely do that for you there, Mower Junkie. That'd be great. Be much appreciated. I have to say you and all the small YouTubers. Yes, Gerald, you're very right. Us small YouTubers, we need to kind of band together and support each other, because all these big guys out there, they got billions and billions. That's going way overboard, of course, but millions of subscribers, millions of views, yada yada yada. I mean, hell, even Mower Junkie, he gets a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, but comparatively speaking to other people, he's still very small. And gotta help him, show him support too. Same way with Eric and Farpoint Farms. We gotta all show him some love too. I did, Mower Junkie, I did see that. I did see you got to hang out with Eric from Farpoint Farms at the Shelby Ham Fest. I watched that, and I'm like, there was a lot of radios there for dirt cheap, really, that I would have loved to get my hands on. Over here, I think there is going to be a Ham Fest here soon. I think October 3rd. I've got a picture of it. October 3rd, there's going to be a Ham Fest, and I think I'm going to try to go to that. I mean, who knows? I may be able to pick up some radios and stuff out of that deal. Get some really good, and 10 likes. Yes, that is awesome. You guys keep the likes coming. This is great. I love this. So, Mower Junkie, welcome to the shack. The insulation, as you can see, is kind of falling down. I used duct tape to hold it together. Well, obviously that didn't work very well. So I do plan on putting some liquid nails behind this panel, all these panels here, and just kind of sticking them on there so that this way they stay. That'd be great. But yeah, there's my radio setup. This is my shack. This is actually my kind of Radio Shack, YouTube studio, yada yada yada. I don't really have a whole lot of room here, so I can't really. I gotta combine stuff and all that fun stuff. Wow, your channel just reached 1 million views. Awesome, bud. That is excellent news for you. That is so cool. That is so cool. Hey Gerald, I wish I could. I mean, if I was able to go live on my phone for that Hamfest, I would. But right now, I can't. It's really strange. But the reason why I cannot go live on my phone is because I do not have 1,000 subscribers. Nuts, right? You would think. Well, that's just the way YouTube is. I can go live on a computer, but I cannot go live on my phone. But I will be making a video on that. I have my Sony Handycam, which I will be taking with. And if I do forget it, for some odd reason, I do have a good camera on my phone. So either way, I will be videoing Hamfest on October 3rd. And I will be taking that day off to do that. Yep. You know what? Motor Junkie, you literally worldwide. You are well known everywhere. I mean, there's lots of people, even on the radio. I asked, hey, have you heard about this guy on YouTube called? His name is Motor Junkie. Yes, we talked to him on the radio. I was like, wow, that is just awesome. He's amazing. I've learned my first antenna, Motor Junkie, was that PVC pipe antenna. Okay, that antenna right there, I learned from you. Granted, it was not perfect at all by any means whatsoever. I had high SWRs. It was like a 1.7, 1.8, something like that. But I still used it. And before I could get it tuned completely, the wind took it out. But I did learn how to make a ground plane antenna watching your videos. If I had the room, I would make the co-phase 102-inch width semi-directional antenna. That would be awesome. I would love to have something like that. Put it on a rotor, just kind of see where we go. That would be great. I just don't have the room right now. We're looking to get a place out of town. Sorry, my nose itches. Yeah, gummit. So we're looking at getting a place out of town, somewhere out in the country, so where I can have more room to do what I want to do. But yeah, I've seen some of the construction of antennas that you've built, and I'm just like, I could build that, and I love the explanations that you do because you go into detail about it. It's kind of hard to do that with the little bit of room that I've got. Speaking of antennas, I'm going to try to show Mower Junkie you my antennas that I have sitting outside. Trying to bring the camera with me. Nope. Okay, there we go. Hang on for a wild ride. Whee! Okay. You see one right there. And the sun is in the way. But right behind that one right there, the A99 is right behind it. Kill the sun. Australia, 10,000 miles away. Holy crap! What antenna did you use on that? That is awesome. Oh boy, I'm late. Oh, better late than never, I always say. Oh man, I tell you. It's the Worldwide 515 and 309 show. Oh, Motor Junkie, did you see that? It's the 515 and 309 show. That is awesome. You know, Motor Junkie, if you ever do go live, I'm wondering if maybe there would be a way to kind of have both lives kind of all in one. I'm not sure how to do that. Kind of like a collab type thing or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to look into that and kind of see what's going on. Okay. Show the mail what you got in the mail again. Zoom or Skype. Oh, that'll work. Probably do that. 762 North Carolina, wave at hand of Motor Junkie. Yes. So yeah, I've only made contact with Motor Junkie a couple of times, and that was about it. Now I'm not sure if it's just because Skip wasn't good at that very moment or what. But a 3-element Yagi. Wow, a 3-element Yagi? You went 10,000 miles? Holy crap. Skip must have been really good at that point. Wow. And Neil, you're right. I love watching his antenna experiments too, and his skip videos. It's just amazing on how well he can skip out there. I mean, he does much better than I do, that's for sure. Of course, he doesn't have, well, as far as I know, he does not have as much interference as I do. I got a lot of interference here. Of course, I live right in the middle of town too, so it's kind of one of those things that we've just got crap ton. Oh, your internet's slow for live streams. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, that's okay. We could always do something for maybe like a, well, I don't know, Zoom or Skype or I don't know. Well, we'll have to figure it out. Yes. Yeah, okay. Motor Junkie is the voice of his state. You know what? I will say that. He is. Radio Bum. No, he actually lives in South Carolina, I think. Yeah. South Carolina is where he's at. Yep, I've just got 2 verticals up, and that's okay because that's all I really got the room for. Just 2 verticals, but yeah, this is awesome. This is very, very awesome. Well, one of these days, I would love to get a beam and point it out that way. We can get a stable connection with people out there, but like I said, right now I really don't have the room to do that. I could probably do it. I just have to build a really good stand for it, so this way it doesn't fall over or anything. Now my Icom 720A, it's pretty good. It shines on sideband, but AM, it's an absolute dog. Sideband, it pushes about 150 watts out on its own without an amp. Aw. And in the shed, that little Texas bullwhip, it'll push about 100 watts if I've got it turned on. But this is awesome. This is awesome. This is great. 151 South Carolina standing by. That is awesome. You know, I've heard that when Skip was real weak, and I tried reaching out, and of course. And right now, there's nothing. That's all I'm hearing. Static. That's the speaker that's hooked up to this radio. And Pam, and you're right. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Every week on Sunday, I am going to do a live. Okay? I think that's how I'm going to do it. Since Sunday I am guaranteed off of work. I think every Sunday, I'm going to be doing a live. Now, that's a really outstanding idea. I really love that idea. Anybody else want to chime in and see if that's what you guys would want? You guys want a live every Sunday, every week? Wow, South America's coming in over there. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm getting nothing but static. Of course, this computer here, I'll show you the computer. You guys can take a look at it. You guys probably never seen it. Here it is. This is a Gamers of Republic motherboard. There goes that guy in that loud freaking car again. Good lord. Gamers of Republic motherboard. It's got an AMD. Let's see. It's got an AMD 8150, which is an 8-core processor, 750 watt power supply. That big fan right here, I have to have that to keep it cool. That little fan there, has to keep it cool. This computer gets extremely hot. Never figured out why, but it does. But this computer here puts off a lot of interference. I've never been able to figure out why. No DX there in Wisconsin. There's no DX here. No DX here. It's just crazy. But yeah, maybe someday, we'll take a trip out east and we'll be able to meet people. I'm hoping, I kind of have an idea. I'm not exactly sure. I kind of have an idea. If I can get up to 1,000 subscribers, 1,000, okay, 1,000, I will randomly pick a place where I would go to meet one of my subscribers, or two if they live in the same area. So, I think that is what I'm going to do for the 1,000 subscriber mark. Just take a trip to wherever, whether it's out east, out west, north, south, to meet one of my subscribers. I think that's what I'm going to do. I do believe that's what I'm going to do. So, as far as the live every Sunday, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a live every Sunday, spend a few hours on live every Sunday. I mean, I guess that also depends on what, as far as, you know, really having anything new to say, what not to say, you know. It just depends on how long I'll be on live for, but I think every Sunday I will go ahead and do a live every Sunday. So that this way it's consistent. You guys will be able to know when I'll start putting up little upcoming live streams every Sunday at a certain time. Whatever. Let's see. Mower Junkie says, put the side cover back on as it is a part of RF filtering. Let's see. Where did I put that cover even? Let's see if that helps. Even with the side cover on, it was still creating a lot of noise over the radios. It was nuts. It's not on there the best, but hey, it's on there. Let's see. Oh, it did knock it down a little bit. Nice. Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks for the heads up there, Mower Junkie. That helps a little bit. It's still creating a lot of interference, though. On channel 35, let me see. Oh, it'd help if I turn my damn power supply back on, right? Jeez. That's what I'm hearing on channel 35. That's with the side cover on. Put the side cover back on. Turn it over to AM. It's not as bad. There's the upper side. Lower side. So putting the side cover back on did help just a little bit, but this computer puts out a crap ton of interference. And in fact, the way it's set up in here, as much interference as this thing is pushing out, it's actually going through my coax cable and transmitting that interference out of the big stick. And the Icom in the house is picking up the interference from this computer clear out here, which is really weird. It's pretty weird. Jerry CB Shop. Oh, I see that you're working. We tried putting cores, cable that might bring the unwanted down here. No, I have not tried putting the ferrite rings on yet, I haven't, as I said, I haven't had a chance to really do much with it. I just, I just shut it down when I'm not using it. This way it doesn't create interference. And sometimes I'm not even out here anyway. So, you know, this computer is really only on for video editing and video editing and live. That's really the only thing I use this computer for anymore. I've got the laptop in the house to do research and other stuff, and it doesn't, it doesn't create interference like this one does. But I use this one for video editing just because it is powerful enough to do that sort of thing without griping too much about it, which it does heat up pretty quickly. So I have to have a crap ton of fans in it in order to keep it cool, and sometimes that doesn't even work. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's just computers are just they just put off interference. I mean, some of them are worse than others, and like I said, the only time I ever use this one is to edit videos and do lives. Really, most of my other research and stuff like that, watching videos and stuff like that, is done in the house on a laptop or my TV. So this one is never on unless I'm doing the stuff that I normally do on it. In fact, I'm even going to bring the programming cable in to the Baofeng, and so I can start, just programming the Baofeng on the laptop itself, and then I don't have to worry about it later. And I don't have to come clear out here to reprogram it or any of that other fun stuff. So there you go. It's pretty awesome that I got something from the UK. The wife already took the package in the house, or else I'd show you guys again. But I did get, my first package was that laptop that I got. I still have the box for it. And I also have, the package from the UK. I actually haven't checked my P.O. box lately. I probably should go up there and check it someday, just to see if I have anything. I'm not sure. I have to look. Yeah, this is pretty cool seeing Mower Junkie in here. This is awesome. This is just absolutely awesome. So let's see, I think I've been on live for 3 hours now in total. This is cool. I'm actually thinking about just doing just a live of a radio. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm actually thinking about doing that. Just setting up a live just for the radio alone. Just to kind of see, what you guys think about that. Of course, the radios that I have, even on the Baofeng, I don't really have a whole lot of, activity on it. So it'd be kind of pointless some days. How's it going? Smoky Scotland. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Glad you can join us. So, yeah, this computer puts off a lot of interference. So I don't really run it that much. Unless, again, as I said, editing or live. That's about it. The laptop, for some reason or another, I can't figure it out. It will not read the will not read the discs. So I am going to try to do, what is it? I'm going to try to do it like a, I forgot what I was going to say. Good Lord. I have a little, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. It's in this messy desk somewhere. Yeah, got it. Hold on. Little thumbstick. Or I could. Let's see. Could do this. I do have this. This will hook up to a little memory card. I can definitely do that to it. Pretty cool. Let's see. Have you talked to the Zillow for a while. Yeah, I've been busy a lot lately, actually. Smoky, Scotland, I've been going through a lot of hell lately. It's been a trip. Let's put it that way. It's been a trip. $420 must have been a good day. I wish. Let's see. I talked to him last night a little bit there, Gerald, but, I had a little bit too much to drink, so I kind of just forgot. I know that's pretty sad to say, but, I needed that, honestly. I needed a night to where I can just, basically be myself. That's what I needed. It was great. So, suggestion, yeah, a little bit too much shine. A little bit too much. And then after that, after I ran out of shine, which I'm sad about, I went to, what was it? It was some sort of whiskey. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was pretty lit. And I did not have a hangover the next day, which is pretty cool. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing is maybe doing, I don't know. I kind of, what am I trying to say here? I want to try to get Windows 7 Ultimate on that laptop. And because the version of Windows 7 Home that's on there, it comes with a bunch of bloatware, which I have tried getting rid of. Some of the stuff is still there. It seems to be running much faster now that I've uninstalled it, but that stuff's still there, and I still keep getting notifications and stuff on it. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm thinking about taking one of my memory cards, and I think I've got one or two extra. I've got a 1 gig. I don't know how big Windows 7 Ultimate is. Let me see. Let's see. No. systems. Windows 7 Ultimate, 4 gig. Holy crap. So, wow, even Windows XP Ultimate Media Center is huge, 4.5 gig. So Windows 7 Ultimate is pretty big, 4.2 gig, 4.3 gig if you want to call it that. I've got a 1 gig card. Let's see, what's this one? There's a 16 gig. I don't think this one's mine though. I need to see what's on it. This is on Canon. I think this one actually belongs to my son. I think. I actually need to see what's on it, to be honest. Let's see what's on it. Doo-doo. Did you hear that? It was like, doo-doo. Doesn't look like this is going to work. Come on, get in there. Oh no, that's good. So I'm going to have to go through all of my cards. Ooh, snap. And just kind of see what I can find. I should have another 16 gig card in here somewhere. Here's my son's card right here. So I'll put it in this little case. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get stuff organized here a little bit. 12, 32 gig, I don't know what's on that. 128 meg. There's an old card for you. So there's a 32 gig here. So I'll have to see. I wonder if I can put all of them on that. Let's see. I have a bunch of operating systems, honestly. I got 19.4 gigs worth of operating systems. So that'd be cool. I have Windows 7 Ultimate here as well on disk. However, I think the disk drive on that laptop is going to crap because it's not really willing to read it very well. So I think what I'm going to try to do is just boot it off of a card reader, which I have had success with before. I will have to go and make it bootable, which would be pretty cool. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I do want to see what's on this 32 gig card. I don't think there's anything on it in particular. Yeah, that's what I was just going to go from the card, honestly. Especially if it's not wanting to read from the disk anymore. Just get it from the card, call it good. I do need to transfer all of my stuff from, what is it? I do need to transfer all my stuff from or all the operating systems from this computer to that one in there. But there again, I don't want to leave this thing running because it creates a shaboggity ton of interference. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, right now, I think I'm just going to run it the way it is. I don't know. I would really like to actually get rid of all the bloatware and crap on it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Probably someday. I probably won't do it today, but because right now it is working, and I kind of want to leave it working. I mean, I could put Windows 10 on it. Yuck. Can't believe that just came out of my mouth. Windows 10. Ew. Gross. Ew. You can put the laptop's hard drive in your tower, then load up the system files on the drive. Just make sure to remove the drive first. Yep, I was thinking about doing that too, if I can't get the USB bootable thing to work. Someday I will have this thing working to the way I kind of want it. I like Windows 7. I really do like Windows 7. But my favorite is Windows XP. Okay. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I like XP better than anything. But as we all know, XP, they want to, or you can't really do anything with it anymore. So, although I don't do any video editing or anything with that laptop, because right now it's just kind of one of those things like, maybe, maybe not, yada, 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 maybe, maybe not, I don't know. It's just right now, I think, I don't know. I'll have to play with it, see what's going on. Wait a minute. You seen Windows 11 last night, Gerald? My goodness gracious. Still dry. Yep, that's actually a really good point there, Mower Junkie. If I keep running into issues with this sort of setup and the disk setup, that's what I can do. I can do that. I can stick a hard drive in here, start the setup process. We get all the files copied over, yada, 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 whatever it needs to do. And then stick it back in the laptop before you can do anything. See, I don't have the 64-bit version of XP. I don't have it. That is one thing I've been trying to look for, is the 64-bit version of XP. Now, I'm not sure. Let's see. This one in particular. This one is actually called XP, Windows XP Ultimate Media Center by Johnny. This one is a modified version of XP, which means it has every single little last update that it can get. It has every single driver that it needs, at least for that time period. It has all kinds of other stuff. It comes with the XP tools, XP tweaks. It gets rid of the thing where you have to have a key for it. It gets rid of all the stuff that keeps track of everything. And it's also a Media Center edition. So I think this one is 64-bit. I don't know. I don't remember it being a 64-bit version. But I also have Windows XP Professional Black. which is also yet another modified version of Windows XP. Now, it does not have all of the fun stuff that the Media Center edition created by Johnny does. However, it still works. I did run it at one point. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll try the Media Center edition just to kind of see what it does and see. I'll have to go through and get the drivers for the computer, of course, because I don't know if it'll have all the drivers for it. It might. I'm not sure. Because that computer was built for Windows 7. So it is just a slightly newer model. It was made in 2015. So it might actually have the drivers for it. I don't know. I'll just have to download the drivers just in case. And then go from there. You know, just kind of see. Wow. Holy crap. You have every version? Whoa. See, I don't even have that. Good. I've got Windows 98 SE. My stepdad gave me that version. Windows 98 SE. And he manipulated that program, or the install disk, to automatically put the product key for that version of Windows. When it gets to that point, the product key is already there. So all you have to do is click next. And that's it. That's all you got to do. So it is pretty cool. Wow. Every version of Windows before 8. You're not running Windows 10, are you? Ooh. And I did notice I got 14 likes now. Yes! Awesome. I love it. Yeah, because if you're running Windows 10, I'm kind of curious to see how you're liking it. Because I hate it. Honestly, I hate it. It is the worst program. It still says I have 14 on my end. Nice. Yeah, because Windows 10, forget it. I actually took this computer and knocked it down to Windows 7 Ultimate. Because Windows 10 was bogging it down so much. My goodness. The poor thing couldn't even work right with Windows 10. And it's working beautiful on Windows 7. I love it. I do need to go through and organize all my hard drives one day. You know, delete copies of this, copies of that. I've got this hard drive here. There's, how many hard drives in my damn computer do I have? What the hell is this? What is this hard drive? What is in here? Let's see, I've got 3 hard drives in the computer now. I have 1, 2, and 3 extra hard drives laying around. Wife's computer has 2. So I've got 3 in here. You owned... Oh, wow. I did not know that about you. You owned a computer business for 15 years? Wow. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, it's Windows 7. That's what I'm running. Is Windows 7 right now on both machines. My wife's is running Windows 10. It's because I don't have a Windows 7 key. I could probably put it on her computer, but you know, she's happy with it the way it is, so I'm just going to leave it alone. For me, I like Windows 7. I love XP. I'm an XP nerd. I really, really, really wish they wouldn't have got rid of it, because that was actually one of the best operating systems they ever had. How's it going, Robert? From Alabama. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. 5 hard drives and one of them is a 4 terabyte, Gerald? My goodness. Yeah, you've got more space than I do just in that one hard drive alone. I've got a 1 terabyte, a 500, I think this small one's a 250. I think. Yeah, 250. Another 250. What do I have in here now? I have another 500 in here. And I also have a 160 in here. Oh, I know what that 160 is. That 160 is Windows 10 version is what I got. So I can boot this computer up into Windows 10 or 7. I don't use 10 hardly at all anymore. But I do use 7 mostly. But that laptop, yeah, it's filled with bloatware, which kind of sucks. Yeah, isn't that great? Motor Junkie's in here. It's awesome. It is awesome. I love seeing Motor Junkie in my videos and comments and stuff like that. You know, believe it or not, guys, Motor Junkie is one of the big reasons why I have gotten into radio. Okay, I started watching his videos and I started seeing how many contacts he has made, all of that fun stuff. And you know, Motor Junkie was one of the biggest reasons why I got into radio as heavy as I am now. Now, granted, I don't have a full-blown set-up radios everywhere like he does. However, I'm getting there slowly. But I do have a station that works. I've actually got a couple of stations. I've got one out here in the shed, one in the house, and one in my car. And the only two that are powerful is station out here in the shed, combined with the little single pill Texas bullwhip modulator, and then the Icom 720A in the house, which pushes about 150 watts. And the only one that does not have an amp is the car. It does not have an amp. It pushes about 17 watts out, I think, something like that. But 3 terabytes. All right, yeah, I guess I never really calculated everything up just to kind of see what I got. But yeah, I've got a little bit of room. And then the wife, she's got a, what is it, a 250. I think she's got a 250 or 500, and then she's also got a 1 terabyte hard drive as well. So there's there's a few things. There's a few hard drives in this house. And then the laptop, it's got a oh God, what does that thing got? It's got a 250. And I'm using that laptop for, just basic research, videos, watching videos, answering emails, comments. I was wanting to use it for the SDR, but I've got a bad SDR, so I'm going to have to look into maybe getting another one to see if I can get it to work. But other than that, that thing is actually used for, quite a bit of other things except for editing videos and doing lives. That's what I got this big one for. So, yeah, that little laptop is definitely coming in handy. Now, Gerald is going to be sending a laptop for editing purposes. Yes, you're welcome, Mower Junkie. Yeah, it's because of you I got into this, and I love it. I love every second of it. And I've learned a lot watching your videos there. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, so Gerald is going to send me a laptop once he gets it up and running. It's going to be used for video editing while I'm out and about. So once we get the RV done and we're taking trips and whatnot, I don't have to make a video, wait till I get home, and edit the thing using this. I can just do it on the road. Edit the video, put it up, and enjoy the rest of the time when we're out. So there will be 2 laptops for this channel. One's going to be just, like I said, for research and answering comments, and possibly an SDR if I can get one to work. And then you have the other one that's going to be used for mainly video editing and live videos. So that'll be good to have in a grid down situation, because then I can have pretty much a copy of all the information and stuff like that of everything that we got. So there we go. That's what we got. And anyway, guys, I hate to cut it short. I know some of you just came in, and I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you stopped by and chimed in, say hello to Mower Junkie, and I'm glad Mower Junkie chimed in here and all that stuff. But as I said, Gerald, he's still working on that one that he wants to send me. He's still looking for parts for it. He just wants to make sure that the thing is actually going to work properly and work for a very long time and all that fun stuff. And Gerald, I appreciate everything that you're doing for that. And as I said, I'm in no hurry. So, just take your time on it. It's all good. I've got this big behemoth to edit videos on. And if I absolutely have to, I could try to edit a video on that other one just to kind of see what it does. It may not be happy with me, but hey. So anyway, guys, I want to thank every single person that has either restarted this video or whatever has been in here commenting. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank every single one of you for helping this channel grow. I want to thank everybody who has given me advice, who has listened to me gripe and complain. I appreciate that because it gives me kind of an outlet on what's kind of going on in the home front here. I just want everybody to know that I appreciate everything you guys do. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. It has been 3 hours now. You're welcome, Pam. Yeah, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't, I don't have a script. I don't have a script in front of me when I do lives. I just fly by the seat of my pants, and it seems that a lot of people like that. So it's not fake. It's not anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here, and I want to thank everybody again. You guys, don't be afraid to email me if you guys ever have any questions or you guys just want to check up or whatever. And also, don't forget, too, I'm on Zello. So if you guys want to chime in at any point, I do have it set to where I have to trust people in. And because I've ran into problems in my channel, so just go ahead and chime in there if I don't get to you right away. I do have 2 other moderators in there. They can trust you in. So you guys can check that out. It's called Zello. ZELLOW. And for anybody who does not know what my channel is, I'll go ahead and put it up on screen here. That. It is backwards. I don't know if you guys can see it. Come on, you stupid camera. Focus. Focus. We're done. Okay. CB Radio Enthusiast Iowa is my channel. So anybody who's not familiar with Zello, go check it out. Go ahead and jump in on my channel. And let's see, Mower Junkie. My wife Barbara says hi to you and your wife. Hi Barbara, how's it going? I'm glad you guys came in here and chatted. It was fun. I love it. It's been fun. Take care. 309. All right, Mower Junkie, take care to you and your family as well. Everybody else, take care, be safe, watch out for the crazies out there. And you guys have yourselves a great day. 309 Central Iowa, saying 73s to all. Thank you for joining in, and until next week, we'll see you guys later.